everybody. Welcome to Sacred Insights. I am Andrea Bacon. Thank you for being here today. So I hope everyone is doing really well. And, I just wanted to mention before we get started on the show that I will be offering a new reading for 2024, and that will be delivered to your inbox after the first of the month. And we can take a look at the first half of the year in career and wellness, and the second half of the year in relationships and self-development, and any overall theme and messages that come through and main advice. And that is going to be available for purchase at starting tomorrow at stan.store/medium Andrea, which is Andrea. And that you can take a look at that if you want, starting tomorrow. Okay. For this week, if you celebrate any of the holidays around this time of the year, the energies are feeling really positive, which is great. So the sun moves into Capricorn, and we have the solstice in the northern hemisphere, and we have Yule in the southern hemisphere. We have this, we have Yule in the northern hemisphere and Litha in the southern hemisphere. And the messages are just, if you've been waiting for something to come in, it is coming around the corner. And just take this time while you're waiting to do a reflection. There might be some energies that would be helpful for you to release, to let go of. There may have been some trickster energies from the past that have put you on this path of leveling up in order to take your power back, and it's actually helped you. And so just to let go of anything that you might be holding onto that those people may have projected onto you, because great things are coming in the future, and any financial constraints are going to improve. So those cycles are going to be ending, and there's a big new energy starting. So I'm going to go ahead and take a caller. We have Tully in Australia. Tara in Australia.
Correct.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
I can.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, yes.
Okay. So what would you like to talk about?
Just any advice you might have for me at this stage in my life, please.
Okay. Let's take a look and see what comes up. I don't know if you've been gardening, but I'm seeing like pink flowers. So you have a lot of help from the spirit, from your angels, your ancestors around you right now. They are guiding you. They're asking you to take some time, either just to simplify your life, either to declutter your home or to balance some activities out, balance some daily, schedule, and just take some time it just feels like this energy of slowing down, not rushing into action at this time, and kind of waiting for things to click in, like some pieces of the puzzle to come in for you.
Okay.
And they're talking about doing morning affirmations. Like a lot of it I'm picking up on has to do with your daily schedule. It's almost like this feeling of starting out your day, really gearing up for the day to make it as productive and high vibe as possible, so that your mindset is really good. And, for you to be like in this as positive of a frame of mindset that you're able to do. Because it's this energy of like manifest, like you're manifesting something. Does that make sense to you at all?
The What was the last thing you just said? Sorry.
The last part I was talking about, I feel like there's something that you are wanting to happen, wanting to come in.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I would
And
like to make some money.
okay, so I feel like they're talking about starting your day off in a really positive frame of mind, like possibly doing some affirmations.
Sure.
You are getting help from your spirit team. You know, if you're just so you don't, just so you know that they are around you, helping you. They want you to really slow down a little bit here and not try to rush into action and not try to force things to happen. Um,
Yeah.
but to know that you're being helped and just kind of simplify your life, like your flow of activities. Let me see, like balancing the flow of your of activities that you do so that you are, yeah, taking time to tune in, taking time for yourself and like connecting in with yourself, connecting in with your spirit team is
Do you mind if I ask who would be part of my spirit team? Would that be people that have passed, or is
mhm.
is it? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm talking about like your spirit guides, basically mostly your spirit guides and angels. But when we talk about our intuition and the guidance that we all are, can access, it comes from tuning in and having that strong connection, like with our spirit guides and angels. And then,
Yeah.
yeah, and then like they're basically talking about reflecting on how your guidance, what your guidance is telling you on a regular basis so that you can take your guided action steps to bring in the money and the
So
things
how
that
do I
you're.
access this guidance?
I'm sorry, access sign.
How do I access the guidance? Yeah, the
Oh, okay,
spiritual
the
guidance.
guidance
How do I access that?
that can be done through, well, it's through meditation, but opening up your chakras. So, like if you do some daily activities, starting with grounding your energy, I always, that's something that's important so that we're not all up in our head and we're in our body and connected, just grounded. But if you do a meditation daily or pretty regularly, where you are tapping into your chakras, the main 7 chakras that we have, like the root chakra, the sacral, the solar plexus, heart, throat, third eye, and crown chakras. So if you go into each one of your energy centers and just spend like a minute or a few minutes, if you have the time, you can release blocks and open those up. And we carry energies, and those energies get stored in there from past. It can be past traumas, things within relationships that we've held on to. Our feelings, our emotions get stuck in those energy centers. And we want to release that stuff as much as possible. And so when you go in and do like those visualizations for like the corresponding colors of each chakra, and you like basically ask your guides, ask your angels to go in with you to each energy center to remove any blocks, remove any energies in there that you don't need to be carrying around, and to visualize the colors that go with it and that the white light in it, in each one of those energy centers. That is really going to open your energy up. It's going to help you be able to connect with your guides, and then you can ask questions of your guides that you want to know. Sit in silence. Don't force the answer. The answer may actually come later in the day or another day. It is like a muscle that you strengthen. And so don't worry about it if you're not getting anything. But it's just like the process.
And how will I, sorry to interrupt you, but how will I receive that answer? Mentally or
yes,
visually?
A lot of the well, I mean, honestly, it can be any of those, whichever clairs, like your clairvoyance through a picture in your mind, or through like a knowing. Clairaudiently could be a sound that sounds like your voice, like it would sound kind of like your own voice. And so, but a lot of times if you're busy during the day and something comes to you like just out of the blue, that's definitely from spirit and your guidance. And especially when it comes to you just out of the blue, you weren't trying to get an answer, that's definitely also your spirit guides and angels giving you the answers that you need as well. So it can come through all the clairs, and you're opening up your clairs when you're going through your chakras like that, if you just kind of stick with it and do it as often as possible. But I hope that helps. That is actually going to do it for me for today. So thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you.
All right, thanks. Bye-bye.
Have a great day. Bye.
All right, you too. Thank you. Okay, everybody. Well, thank you so much for joining me. If you have any questions, you can always email me at andrea.bacon444@gmail.com. You can take a look at the readings that I have at stan.store/mediumandrea. And I have videos posted on TikTok at Mind Body Nourish. And you can always go in and check out my Facebook and Instagram pages as well at Medium Andrea. Have a great week. Thank you.